Hey there, Moufarrege here, growthevoice.com. And this video is for anybody who feels like they don't have something worthy to say or to sing about, and they feel like you cannot sing loud or express yourself fully because you fear that people are going to hear you, criticize you, judge you, whatever. So I got a comment on my recent video by Budget Feline, and he starts off saying, my breathing, I'm tight when I sing and my breathing's not good, so maybe I've got to do breathing exercises. And then I probe more, okay? And I'm going to explain why I probe more in a moment. I probe further and I say, what happens when you tight? When you tense up? Are you trying to sing high? Or are you trying to sing loud? Or, what's making you tighten up? And then basically he responds with, I tighten up because basically I think I'm not good enough, So then he follows up with, and also I whisper when I sing. So this is why I probe further when you guys comment on my videos and stuff, or you say, I'm having trouble with this song, or I can't do this, or I can't do that with my singing. And I say, well, what happens when you try? What happens, what's going on? This shit's complicated. So you've got to really get to the heart of the matter and really understand what's happening. So I probe further and I ask, what's going on? And this is where we get to the real crux of the situation, is that he thinks he's not good enough. And Budget Feline, you think you're not good enough. That is why you whisper. That is why you have problems with your breathing. That is why you ultimately strain. So, this, man, and why the hell am I out here right now? It's all tied into this video, and I hope you appreciate this, man, is that I'm taking my time to walk out to an interesting location to shoot something for you. Why? Because I want to inspire you. I want to light your fire. I want to give you something to show that you are worth something, and to show that you do have something good to give to the world, and you can give that through your singing. I'm just saying that you have the power to change this, and you also have the power to give your gift. And I understand what it's like, when you're growing up and you're 15, right? You said you're 15 years old. Parents, school, friends, people, the whole kind of system or whatever, it can be easy to allow bad things within that to make you think that you are not worth something, to make you think that your thoughts don't matter, and you've got to sit down, shut up, and raise your hand if you want to speak. And that's kind of how school works, right? It's like write down what I said on the board, and if you have something to say, raise your hand and speak. And it's just this whole game of, it doesn't affect some people, but other people it makes you feel like what you have to say doesn't matter, and you've got to bottle it up. And the solution to this is you've got to be around people that make you want to give, that make you want to express love, okay? That make you want to be loud, and in a positive way, not in an aggressive way, passionate way. So I recommend joining a band. And if that freaks you out, if it's like, shit, I'm not good enough to join a band, just join a bunch of beginners. Just find other people like you that might be shy. If you've got friends, you're like, hey, do you play guitar or something? And then just hang out with them. It doesn't have to turn into anything. It doesn't have to be some, oh, but I can't do that, Phil, because we play different styles. Fuck that. It doesn't matter. You're not using this to become a celebrity, okay? Join a band so that you can open up, so that you can solve this issue of being stifled, of feeling like you cannot express yourself. Just have fun. See it as a social thing. You've got to get around people that almost it's like it gives you the permission to let loose, because right now you feel like you don't have permission to let loose, and that's what's really holding you back. Maybe you've got parents that are like, you know, you practice and then they go, "You're noisy, shut up." And then comments like that, they're innocent comments and they're not trying to put you down. But when you hear it enough times, it will start to stifle you. It will make your breathing tight. It will make you anxious. It will make you self-conscious. Am I too loud? Oh, you know, I don't want to disturb anyone. And you will never be a good singer like that. Because a good singer is somebody that has charisma, somebody that can get up and give the audience permission to let loose, right? You see, everybody is as stifled as you, and they're nervous and they're shy. And because that's what they are, they unconsciously make you become that as well. When other people have issues, they are gonna push those issues onto you just by being around them. So as a singer, you give people permission to let loose and have a good time. And that's what I'm trying to get you to understand here, is that you've got to, you know, singing technique is just the technique so that you can unleash what you know how to unleash, right? So for example, me, I've never had trouble getting on stage and just fucking going wild. Never had trouble. I can get an audience fucking moving. Even when I couldn't even sing in pitch. I couldn't even, I was just screaming, right? I could still get an audience moving, okay? So it's a separate skill. Artistry, performance, stage presence is a separate thing. It is easy to not change it. It is very easy to stay where you are right now. And that is probably the best life lesson I have to anybody. Is that it's so easy to not do the things that are gonna take you to where you wanna be. It's so fucking easy, man. It's so easy. And that's why it's kind of scary. That's why you've got to be like, okay, I gotta get on point, right? You know, singing, you've got to have something to say. What do you have to say? When you are about to sing a song, what have you got to say about that song? What do you want to, you know, do you have something bold and important to say? Because that is what you need. So I hope this helps you. I hope this gives you something to reflect on. Okay, so the first step, join a fucking band, all right? Peace out, man. Best of luck. See you soon.